Hello, it's a mite on the cold side, and I have not really had a chance to fully inspect my garden since we had these many nights of very deep freezes. What is a deep freeze for Central Virginia this time of the year? Well, it's been going down to 17, 18 degrees at night now for about a week. And that has definitely zapped stuff in my garden for sure. Earlier, I dug some parsnips, and they were delicious because the cold really came in and help those. But I'm really kind of wondering to see whether there's anything left in the garden. So I figured I might as well bring you along with me. Take a look. So not surprising that all, of course, the roses have gone dormant. I'll probably just come out and pick these buds. I think they got zapped by the frost, but they're still here. So maybe I'll pick those. There's still just a couple of beautiful ones. Looks like the passion flower vine has definitely gotten some frost on it, but you know what? I'm just going to be cutting this one way back. That's going to be a task to do in a bit. I have some carrots growing in grow bags, and oh look, somebody's been coming along and nibbling on them. Huh. Okay, well, can't really blame them. I don't think these are ready to pick yet because they weren't really planted that long ago, but there might be a few in there. The garlic, it will do just fine as it gets cold. It's well mulched, and I'm not really at all worried about it. It is the bleak winter now after being so warm for so very long. As far as these flowers, I'm really going to leave these flower stalks and seed stalks up for the birds. I think it's good for the birds to be encouraged to come down here, and hopefully they'll also enjoy some pests as well. These were just zinnias, but there's a lot of seed heads. They'll also self-seed, which will be really nice for next year. I still have some work to do here in the garden, but it's coming with the holidays and such, and we're kind of back and forth between here and Baltimore a lot. So I'll do what I can get done. One thing I want to do is go ahead and get this grass chopped down, and I want to get some mulch paths laid this winter in these blueberry and blackberry rows. I planted some more garlic in here. This is why this is just marking where I planted it. The blueberry bushes have their pretty colored leaves on them. There's something kind of wonderful about the garden at the very end, you know, the remnants of it. I guess I could be sad about it, but I'm not sad about it. It's been a fabulous garden this year, in spite of all the difficult weather and the lack of rain. Now I'm inside the garden, and you can see I've got the frost cloth that I put down last week for the brassicas. Let's see how the kales and things are coming along here. All right, the kales are looking good. The choys are looking good. So this ground cloth is doing its job. Of course, those are pretty cold hardy to begin with. This is just a fleece, that garden fleece that keeps the ground, holds the ground temperature, holds in a little bit more of the warmth and can trap that warmth of the sun. Let's take a look at the brassicas. Excuse my shadow, it's that time of day. Over here, okay, I got some cabbages that withstood the cold just fine. Here's some Brussels sprouts. I've got them forming. I'm going to go ahead and pull off some more of these leaves so that the plant puts its energy into growing the sprouts. See how they're forming up here? Last year was the first year I successfully grew Brussels sprouts. So I'm happy that this year they seem to be coming along. This is my biggest plant. There's a nice little cabbage there. Taking off the leaves is just enabling the plant to put its energy into growing the sprouts, which is what I want them to do. Here we've got some broccoli. Those are some old broccoli plants that I'll probably leave just to see if they have any more final sprouts in them. I don't think they will. Definitely the end of the beans. And even the calendula pretty much got zapped. There's still one little flower left on there. Let us see if we have lettuce. Well, yes, we have some, this is cilantro coming up. And here's some lettuce. So I can go ahead and pick some of this, make a salad for dinner, get it before it gets zapped. Yeah, we've got some nice lettuces coming up in here. I'm surprised they didn't get taken out by the frost, by the deep cold. This is the speckled bib. Isn't it gorgeous? That's a pretty lettuce. This is the Crawford bib. And this is a borage plant under there. Pick some of those. bib lettuce, but I'm using it like a leaf lettuce since I just need to get a little bit here and there. Well, yep, not a surprise. The nasturtiums are done. They hung in for a very long time, gradually getting hit by the frost, but they're not going to withstand that kind of 17 and 18 degrees. Okay, here is the 1,000 head kale. Now I had harvested a bunch off of this plant. It's looking okay. Here are a couple that I put under cover. So I thought they were kind of small. Just put glass jars over, kind of a cloche. Still have some lemon balm hanging in. That stuff's never going to go away. See if we can get some arugula and any radishes we can find too. There you go. Arugula. That's some nice looking arugula. Arugula is very tough. It's going to last and do fine in the winter. This parsley, well, it looked like it took a little bit of a hit, but you know what? It still looks okay. So I'm going to pick some of it. I'm going to make a risotto tonight. I think that parsley is going to be really nice in there. Okay, here's some radishes. Might as well go ahead and get those out. So, I've got a nice bucket of greens here, some radishes, and some lettuce for a salad. Here are the Brussels sprout leaves that I picked, which I can cook like greens, like collard greens or something like that. Not much, but hey, it's something, isn't it? As the winter months roll in and there's not quite as much gardening to do, I'll be doing a lot more things like some garden book reviews and catching up on my garden reading. I'll also be doing a lot of cooking videos as well. Gonna explore some new things this winter. So I hope all is well with you and stay warm and toasty. Take care. Bye.